This is News 8 Football Frenzy.
Hello and welcome to the Football Frenzy. This is football for the hardcore fan. We're going to bring you more highlights than anyone else. I'm Jack Doles. This is Larry Figursky and Seth Wells.
And tonight we've got highlights of 23 games for you.
Yeah, we'll begin with a pair of games in the OK Blue. Couple of matchups of 5-0 unbeatens.
And they did not disappoint.
No, they didn't.
Through 5 weeks of the season, the closest anyone has come to Unity Christian, 37 points. Crusaders have been rolling over everyone in sight. Meanwhile, Spring Lake also rolls in with a 5-0 record. They survived a scare against Fruitport. Well, here they were down 7-0, and Drew Chandler prances in. 2-point conversion good, 18-yard touchdown, 8-7 Unity. Lakers answer. Alex Lee punches it in from 1 yard out. 14-8, one of the rare leads on Unity. It did not last. Second quarter, they take over Micah Bush. This is a 56-yard sprint to the end zone. And they were starting to pull away. Next possession, first play of the drive. It's Abraham Rapoon. And this is a 53-yard touchdown. Skirts one defender and beats the other to the end zone. Unity Christian 6-0. They win big, 54-21.
West Catholic and Coopersville then each looking to keep pace with Unity Christian or Spring Lake. Top of the blue and clinch a playoff spot in the process. The Falcons and Broncos both 5-0 overall. Coopersville, which had already surpassed its win total of a year ago, shooting for just its second 6-win season in 13 years. First quarter, Broncos on the drive, Colton Bosch, Dylan Merlo on the receiving end. That's pretty 40-yard TD strike. It was 7-0 Coopersville. Second quarter, make it 17-7 now Broncos. Same combination, same result. That one from 23 yards out. Coopersville led it 24-7 at the half. Third quarter, back comes West Catholic. Opening drive right down the field. And who else? Tim Kolaska finishes it off. 12-yard power run. Lead was cut to 24-21. Then in the fourth, West Catholic at the one, going for the lead late. Alexandria going to punch that one in. 21 unanswered points. West Catholic comes from behind, beats Coopersville. A good one, 28-24.
What a game there. Our final spotlight game of the night takes us to Belding, a battle at the top of the OK Silver. Undefeated Comstock Park visiting 4-1 Belding. Each of these teams already scored more than 200 points this season coming into this one. Last season, this was a defensive battle. Belding won it 18-15. Tonight, not so much. Late first quarter, tied at 7. Belding punting. Tyler DeWitt for Comstock Park at his own 5, straight ahead, accelerates and then bounces it outside. 95 yards to pay dirt. 14-7. Comstock Park had the lead. In the third, Belding up. This is a shifty touchdown here from Coden McNeil. A 46-yard touchdown run. 28-14 Knights. Then make it 28-21 late in the third. Comstock Park coming back. Jackson Gates floats one to the end zone for Aiden Fonseca. A great diving catch. This one would go to overtime. In overtime, each team was able to get the touchdown they needed. Belding going for 2, and they are stopped short. Anthony Zubinski gets trapped up and swarmed under. Comstock Park wins this one in a thriller, 35-34.
Well, one of the great stories in West Michigan this season, Muskegon Heights, the Tigers have jumped out to a 4-1 start. Tonight, played host to Muskegon Catholic Central. Jakari Edwards scrambles, launches downfield to Ashton Smith, touchdown. Cut the MCC lead to 20-12 at the half. Third quarter, MCC picks it up. Joe Waller finds a hole. He scores 28-12. Next possession, it's Waller again. Going to break off a big run here for a touchdown. They made it 36-12. Muskegon Catholic wins 52-20. Win number 500 for the program. Congrats to the Crusaders.
Well, 4-1 Muskegon. Oak Ridge trying to stay within a game of front-running unbeaten Montague in the West Michigan Conference. Eagles traveling to North Muskegon. And that long touchdown run by Matt Colbert on the give from James Young. 2-point conversion. It was 27-26. Other way, Oak Ridge. North Muskegon now up, but Corey Vanderput's going to go 60 yards here. Breaks free. 2-point was no good. Muskegon led it, Oak Ridge that is, 32-27. 54 seconds left in the game. James Young going to try to put this one in to give them the victory, and picked off. Vanderput again, 32-27 at the thriller. Oak Ridge a winner tonight.
And to the OK Red we go. Undefeated Caledonia visiting West Ottawa. Pat Collins still in search of his first win as the head coach of the Panthers in the first quarter. Game tied at 7. Scots with the ball. Mason McKenzie fakes the handoff, lofts it over the middle to a wide open Justice Reed, who strolls into the end zone. Caledonia up 14-7. Second quarter, Panthers now facing a 4th and goal inside the 5. Cole Tolgeski throwing it up for Evan Janetsky, who hauls in the pass. Game tied at 14. West Ottawa keeping up with Caledonia. Next Caledonia possession, Scots facing a 4th and 3. They're going to the ground. McKenzie keeps it himself, gets around the edge, breaks a tackle and in. The 25-yard score puts Caledonia back on top, and they win this one 45-22.
Also from the Red, Rockford took a 5-0 record into Jenison with that showdown with Caledonia looming next week. This had all the makings of a trap game. And here, Zach Gahern fires to Alex McLean. He makes the catch, breaks that tackle, rumbles into the end zone for the touchdown. Rockford, they would roll in this game, but it took a little while to make it happen. Jenison keeps in here. Carter Van Manen gonna hit R.J. Rathsack. What a catch for the touchdown. But Rockford goes on to win. Final score 52-17. There's a play of the week candidate.
Certainly is. Hudsonville, one of the 2-1 teams of the Red. Just a game back of Caledonia and Rockford. Eagles entertaining East Kentwood shortly after the half. Drew Bain breaks that one through the line and goes about 20 yards for the score. The Eagles' lead was up on the Falcons at 35-6. That wasn't the end of it. 30 minutes later, Trey Carr. He's shown a good arm this season and is going to let this one go deep from one of the most electrifying players in West Michigan. Dylan Ham wide open, takes it in. Eagles go on to win this one 42-6.
And still in the Red, Granville visiting Grand Haven. A big game for each team's playoff hopes in Division I. Third quarter, Granville, they were up 36-7, and the Bulldogs with the inside give to Donnie Osborne, who gets past a couple of defenders, lets another fly by, finally gets taken down. The 30-yard gain put the Bulldogs inside the red zone. Dogs going to the ground again. This time, Ian Sanders decides to keep it. Touchdown, Granville. It's now 43-7. Then in the fourth quarter, same play, different quarterback. Carson Smith hits the brakes and sees daylight. Granville, 50 yards to the house there. They down Grand Haven 50-7.
Showdown in the SMAC. St. Joseph at Portage Central. The Mustangs with a chance to pull into a first-place tie. Look at the crowd, packed house there. St. Joe up 22-14 and driving, but the fumble, Portage Central recovers, and they would take advantage of the big turnover. Mustangs on the other way now. Josh Sturgeon, 2-yard touchdown run, and in overtime, Portage Central wins it. Final score 36-30.
Just one loss in the SMAC. Spartans of Battle Creek Lakeview trying to keep their conference title hopes alive at Kalamazoo Central. Battle of 3-2 teams tonight. Maroon Giants on the board first. Sincere Lewis takes this one in from 6 yards out. It was 7-0 K Central. Lakeview answering back. Jake Kucharik breaks free on the far sidelines. Got a little blocking help out in front. We'll cut back there and then weave back to the outside. Goes 70 yards for the score. Spartans had tied the game up at 7, and then in the second, it's Jake again. You'll see this one coming up with a 3-yard TD run. The last word I have is Lakeview leading K Central, and there is your final 34-20.
And Seth is right downstairs. We're going to bring these highlights to you when we come back from the break. We're still not finished putting the frenzy together, but we're going to complete this show. Be right back. Welcome back to the Football Frenzy. We start the second half on the sidelines at Grand Rapids Christian. Game 13. Eagles took on Forest Hill Central. Hunter Robinson hits J.T. Hartman in for the touchdown. And Central was rolling early. And then Robinson, the keeper. This game got wild, went to overtime. Forest Hill Central wins it. Your final score, 35-28.
Other unbeaten in the white, defending champion Bulldogs of Byron Center. Chance to clinch a playoff berth tonight, playing host to Forest Hills Northern. And this is Hunter Scheidel. Been seeing this all season long. Gets to the outside, gets to the sidelines, goes the distance. 37-yard Byron Center touchdown. It was 14-0 Dogs. Forest Hills Northern trying to answer. Tavis Myers Nowhere to go in the air and gets pulled down by Timothy Clay. Big sack for the Dog D, and they were pretty ferocious all night long. Here's another. Again, nowhere to go. Great coverage and a big sack. Byron Center shuts out Forest Hills Northern tonight. Dogs win it 14-zip.
And staying in the white, a battle between Lowell and East Grand Rapids. Each team coming in at 1-4 in the season. How about this from Carter Plow, able to fight his way in on third down from about the 5-yard line. That's a touchdown. Lowell, they are winners in this one, 24-7.
We're off to Kalamazoo for a key game in the SWAC Lakeshore. Parchment and Kalamazoo United. And here it's Will Zatterveen. Finds space. That's a 62-yard touchdown run coming right at you, and the Titans had a 34-20 lead. I'm more out of breath than he is. Next possession for the Panthers. Coldean's pass, picked by Willem DeYoung. He takes it 22 yards, pick six. Kalamazoo United wins 71-20.
Well, if the folks at home only knew, I'm proud of you running all the way downstairs and back upstairs. Dolsey's doing steps between games. Just 2 unbeatens left in the OK Green. First Motor Shores, anything but gracious host to the Rockets of Reese Puffer, Elijah Johnson, and it was 7-0. Next possession, and it's Mark Konecki. This time he would get in. Little keeper there by number 10 out to the right side, just waltzes in, lots of room. It was 14-zip. Motor Shores defense did it as well tonight. This time with the pick as the Rockets tried to go to the air. No success in doing so. Mona Shores over Reese Puffer. There's your pick, 43-7.
Over to Muskegon now. The Big Reds have outscored their last 2 opponents 120-0, and that continued today. They hosted Holland. Second quarter, 28-0 Muskegon, and Mackay Guy with a spin move and takes it 42 yards to the house. It was 35-0 Big Reds at that point. After a safety, it was 37-0, and it's Mackay Guy again. This time a jump ball to Jeremiah Dalt, and you guessed it, that's another touchdown. The final here, 58-0 Muskegon, 178-0 the last 3 games.
Well, let's keep it in the green, where the Union Red Hawks, 3 victories, has already matched their total from the previous 9 years. Wow. They were home tonight against Zeeland East without their quarterback, Tommy Stevens. Leads to an early punt. It's blocked, scooped up by Levi Boersma. He waltzes in for the touchdown from 18 yards, 7-0 Chicks. Second quarter, marching again. Austin Curran at quarterback, fakes the handoff, pulls it in, takes it in for the score. Made it 28-0. Zeeland East wins it. Final score, 38-6.
To the OK Gold now, 2-time defending state champion Cougars of Grand Rapids Catholic Central looking to lock up yet another playoff berth at the expense of winless Wayland. John Passano, Nolan Ziegler, touchdown. 7-0 Cougars early, and they were just getting started off and running. Tough night for the Wildcat D. Passano here finds Devin Bell. This one will cover 43. Cougars roll 49-14.
South Christian hosting Kenowa Hills at East Kentwood High School. The Sailors hoping to start a winning streak after taking out Wayland last week. First down, Jake DeHaan takes the snap for South Christian, fakes the handoff along with our cameraman and keeps it for a 54-yard touchdown. Extra point was good. The Sailors, they go on to win this one big, 49-12.
Ottawa Hills at Forest Hills Eastern is next. The Hawks up 8. This is freshman Max Farrick. He's going to go in from 3 yards out, 28-13 at that point. And Forest Hills Eastern goes on to win it. Final score 41-19. And we've got highlights here. This is Three Rivers in Vicksburg. These are the highlights I ran downstairs to get. Here's the shot.
I'm pretty impressed by that, by the way.
There he is. That's not it. I'm trying to find it.
All right, well, you got to give him some credit.
There it is.
One of the old guys here running up and down the
right
stairs.
there, Evan Anderson finds Logan Jones, 65-yard touchdown. And Vicksburg rolls in this game. Look at this beautiful pass right into your living room. And that was caught by Grant Anderson. Three Rivers falls 46-27.
And then really quickly over to Portage Northern, River Rouge in town, an East versus West matchup, and River Rouge would dominate this game. Quarterback Christian Johnson runs over some Husky defenders for 6. They won this one 54-3.
All right, we'll try and sneak in a Tiger highlight when we come back.
Doles is going up and downstairs again.